How's it going, Fred?
Oh, it's going okay.
Good to hear. You ready to work hard?
Always ready to work hard.
All right. Okay, so I'm going to teach you about what we call conversion factors. Now, I mentioned to you previously a little bit about conversion factors and how we don't really need to memorize what they are, but in terms of like how many miles there are in a kilometer, we don't need to memorize those values. However, we do want to know how to use them when we're provided with them, okay? So conversion factors, in a way, are kind of like the number 1, all right? There's multiple ways in which you can write the number 1. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't know. Like Spanish or something?
No. Like if you write the value 2 over 2, that's equal to 1, right? 3 over 3, 6 over 6. Any value over itself is equal to 1. And if I take a value and multiply it by 1, what do I do to the value?
If you multiply by 1, nothing happens.
That's right. Same thing if you divide by 1, right? Multiplying by 1 and divide by 1, I think that's called an identity, right? It doesn't change the value that you're working with, okay? So conversion factors can be like the number 1. 1 over 12, does that ever equal 1?
No, that's not 1.
Well, if we use feet per inches, then it's kind of like it can be equal to 1. You see that? 1 foot is the same as 12 inches, okay? So when I can get a relationship like this that is equal to what's on top is equal to what's on the bottom, then I can say it's like 1. Now, it will change the units when I multiply something by it. So, for example, if I have 53 inches and I want to know how many feet that is, well, I can use my conversion factor. I want the inches down here because if inches divide by inches, the inches divide and they go away, right? But if I have feet up here, then I can say there's 1 foot for every 12 inches, and then I can see that I can take the 53 divided by the 12, and that will give me my answer in feet, okay? So there's my conversion factor there, and 53 and, let's see, how many feet is that? 53 divided by 12, 4.4. 53 inches and 4.4 feet are the same value then, okay? So that's how we are going to use our conversion factors, all right? So here's a bunch of conversion factors. One of these conversion factors isn't correct. Can you try to identify which one isn't correct?
The 12 inches over 1 foot, is that wrong?
No, it's all right. I can write 1 foot over 12 inches, or I can write 12 inches over 1 foot. So you can flip them like that, which becomes very valuable because, for example, if I wanted to have 53 feet, and now I wanted to know how many inches was in that 53 feet, right? I'd have to use a conversion factor that had feet on the bottom and inches on top. And now I'd have 12 inches for every foot. And so 53 times the 12 would be how many inches? Okay, does that make sense?
Yeah, okay, I get it.
All right, so you have to look at these closely and find out which one doesn't look like it's right, okay? So 1,000 millimeters, is there 1,000 millimeters per meter?
Yeah, that's right.
All right, 2.54 inches per, or centimeters per inch?
I'm not sure. I think that's right.
That is right, there is 2.54 centimeters per inch, but there's not 2.54 inches per centimeter. Okay, what about this one here?
1,000 liters for every milliliter. Let me think about. No, that's not right. There's 1,000 milliliters per liter.
Very good. So there's my incorrect conversion factor. These ones are okay as well. Okay, now, how do we use these conversion factors? This is very important to learn as well. Now, I know that many of you are very smart, and you can say in your mind, oh, well, you just have to multiply those two values together, or just divide those values, right? But sometime you'll come to problems, and that's what a problem is. It's when you can't answer. The ones you can't answer, that's not a problem, right? But you'll come to problems, and that's not an indication of how smart you are if you can just say, oh, divide those or multiply those, right? You're going to come to a problem that you need to have a tool to help you answer it. And the tool that I'm going to teach you and hope and have you learn is this dimensional analysis, where we start with an equal sign. We breathe out when we draw ourselves a long line like that. And then we try to answer this question, for example. I can't go on the big great kid rides at Euro Disney and tell him 1.1 meters. How tall is that in feet? Okay. Well, what I do when I've written myself an equal sign, I write the units that I'm after, and that's feet here. And then I start off with 1.1 meters. And now I use conversion factors, and I try to, I don't know how many they're going to be, so I have to always give myself enough space. So I'm hoping there's not more than 3, but there might be. But what I can do is I can use conversion factors. In fact, I can tell already to start off with the first conversion factor is going to have meters down there because I need to get rid of meters and convert them to feet. Okay? Now, if you're online, you could just choose feet and know and ask how many feet there are per meter, and that's fine. But if you're in a test and they don't provide that for you, then you have to go something that you think is going to get you closer to feet. Like what? Is there something you think you could go closer to feet with? I have a lot of conversion factors down here. Are you looking at those?
Yeah, I'm looking and seeing. I think that I'd want to go to centimeters because I see centimeters to inches there, and then I could go inches to feet.
Very good. Way to think it out. So if we went to centimeters, right? And do you know how many centimeters there are in an inch?
Centimeters? Wasn't that 100?
That's right. 100 centimeters per inch. Sorry, not per inch, but 100 centimeters per what?
Per meter.
That's right. So 100 centimeters for every meter. Very good. And now what units go down here?
I don't know.
Well, see, the centimeters is where we are. If we were to stop, if we were to just take our 1.1 times 100 divided by 1, then our units would be centimeters. Our meters would cancel out. But we don't want our units to be centimeters. We want them to be feet. So we have to convert centimeters to something else. And you said to inches, right?
Yeah.
And that's good because then I can see that we can go from inches to feet. Okay? Now we just need the conversion factor. How many inches in a centimeter?
Oh, it's 2.54 centimeters per inch.
Very good. 2.54 centimeters per inch. So the 2.54 has to go down here with the centimeters, and the 1 inch has to go up there. Do you think sometimes people mix those up and put the 2.54 on the other side?
Probably.
Yeah, that's what people tend to do most frequently. Okay? So, feet an inch.
12 and 1.
So 12 up here.
Yeah. Oh, no. 1 up there.
Well, that's right, 1 and 12. Very good. Now, in the calculator, when I do this in the calculator, all I have to do is everything on top gets multiplied and everything on the bottom gets divided. It doesn't matter the order. If you do this first, divide by that, times that, divide by that, times that, divide by that, or this, divide by that, times that, divide by that, times that, divide by that. It doesn't matter the order. So I go 1.1 times 100 divided by the 2.54 divided by 12. Okay? I left out the ones, multiplying by ones because that we know that's always 1. So my answer is 3.6. 3.6. Two significant figures because we started with 2 here, 1.1, right? So 3.6 is going to be my answer. All right, very good. So we're using these conversion factors to find the units that we're after, knowing that the conversion or the units cancel out when we divide by them, and I'm left in feet. This setup is the answer. 3.6 was kind of like the answer, but this setup is the answer because you show this setup to somebody and they can't argue with you. And you can't argue with yourself. You know it's right once you see the units do what you have them doing here. Okay? Very good. Okay, where are we at? There we are. Okay. So, which one of these can be an appropriate conversion factor for the information that's provided there? Okay. Folks at home, answer the question. Push pause if you need a little more time. Okay. Tell us, Fred.
B. B is the answer.
Very good. How did you know?
Well, A has the pounds and the kilograms mixed. And C doesn't make sense. 1 pound is not the same as 1 kilogram. And like we said, we want it to equal 1, right? So it's like they have to be the same thing. And also 2.205 is not, that's the same as the 1.
Okay, very good. C and D don't make any sense. Excellent. All right, so given that information, what is the mass of the 23.3 pound, what is the mass of 23.3 pounds expressed in kilograms? Okay, so the answer, A, B, C, or D, is only minimally important compared to the setup here. So Fred, let's give everybody a chance to set it up according to our new rules. But then you're going to tell us how to, not just what the answer is, but how to set it up. Okay, Fred?
That's fine.
All right, so everybody push pause, take a shot at it. Here we go, here's the answer. So what do I write, Fred?
You write an equal sign.
Very good. And then what?
You draw a line and breathe out.
Very good. See, that puts us in charge. It helps our mind be at ease, right? Okay, so what goes to the right of the equal sign?
The units that you're looking for, and I think we're looking for kilograms.
Very good. So kilograms go to the right. Very good. Now, what do I start with at my top left here?
You start with what they gave you. So you start with 23.3 pounds.
Very good. 23.3 pounds. And now I use a conversion factor here. Do I know how many pounds per kilogram?
Yeah, they gave that to us. 2.205 pounds per kilogram.
All right. Does the 2.25 go up here or down there?
That's where I'm not quite sure.
Well, we know that what units need to go down here to get rid of those units.
Oh yeah, pounds.
Very good. Pounds has to go down here, so kilograms has to go up there. And that's what we want. We want to be left with kilograms. We want our pounds to drop out. So pounds will be 2.205, and then kilograms, 1 kilogram. Okay? Excellent job. Now, whoops, did we show the answer? 10.6 kilograms. And, you know, again, minimally important compared to this, but put in your calculator would be 23.3 divided by the 2.205. All right, here's another opportunity. Folks at home, give it a real shot. Set it up the right way, equal sign, line, units that you're after to the right. You always have to be specific with those units. And then also what we're starting with to our left. Okay? Hopefully you had a chance. Push pause. All right, Fred, take it away.
Give us an equal sign.
Okay.
And a line. I'll breathe out.
Very good, Fred. Very good.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
All right, so what goes to the right of our equal sign?
Given the 2.54 kilometers.
Very good. Kilometers. How many kilometers? That's right. And how many? What goes to the top left?
25 feet.
Very good. 25 feet. What goes down here?
We got to get rid of feet, so feet goes down there.
And where are we going to go? Do you know kilometers to feet?
No. But they gave us centimeters.
Yeah, let's just go to centimeters. And you know what? If you're wrong, you just start over. So it's not a big whoop. It's just a tiny whoop. So how many centimeters per feet?
No, they didn't give us feet to centimeters.
Oh, what did they give us?
They gave us centimeters to inches, so we got to go to inches first.
Okay, inches. Then what?
Well, let's fill that in first.
Oh, the feet in inches?
Yeah.
Okay, so what number goes where?
12 on top and 1 on the bottom.
Very good. Excellent. Now I'm in inches, so what goes down here?
Now you can go to inches.
All right, I got rid of feet already, and now I'm going to get rid of inches, and I'm going to convert it to what?
Now you go to centimeters.
Centimeters? Good. And what are the values?
2.54 centimeters per inch. That's what it says. So 2.54 goes on top.
2.54 centimeters for every 1 inch. Now I'm in centimeters. Do you know centimeters to kilometers?
Not really.
Well, do you know centimeters to something closer to kilometers?
Meters.
Okay, good. Meters. That's easy. So where does the 101 go? It's 100, right?
Yeah. 100 on the bottom.
Very good. 100 centimeters, 1 meter. And now I'm going to go from meters to kilometers. Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. 1,000 to 1, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
1,000 on top,
Yeah.
like that?
Yeah. Oh, no, wait. No. There's 1,000 meters per kilometer.
Okay, very good. 1 kilometer, 1,000 meters. All right, so 25 times 12 times the 2.54 divided by 100 divided by 1,000. Okay, very good. Hopefully you got 0.0076 or 7.6 times 10 to the minus 3 kilometers. Okay, excellent work. Now, this is a good place to stop. Next time we'll finish up with these problems.
Okay.